To stage or not to stage? Hi guys, this is Abhi Mahajan with the Bagga Team at Royal LePage Noralta. This is the one question which is being asked by my sellers whenever I go for a preview of the property, whether it's a $1 million home or it's a new home vacant. They're like, Abhi, shall we stage or shall we not stage? What is the cost involved and what are the benefits of it? So I guess we should ask this question to Mani Bagga. He has lots of expertise in this. So can you please share some comments on this?
Fantastic. Abhi, that is a very amazing and very relevant question for all the people who are watching. Should I stage the property or should I not? So there's a pros and there's a con. There's a no set stone that you have to have a staging done on a certain property. My takeaway, so it's my feedback, if its property is staged, it doesn't matter that you are living in the property or that is a vacant property or it's $1 million property or you have a 2-bedroom apartment. Staging is always attracting to the buyer so they can picturize that how this property is going to look like. Whether that is not staged according to the buyer's choice, might that furniture or the decor you may have is not suitable to your buyer's choice, but that kind of giving them a vision by staging that, hey, the dining table is going to look like this. The living room furniture is going to look like this. Our family room's furniture is going to look like this. Or master is going to look like this. Or you look at your kitchen. So for example, you went so many brand new show homes. The people has a one home and they has to sell 20, 30, 40 homes. And show them and say, well, here's the show home and that place is not staged. How do you feel?
Oh, it looks so empty, so vacant.
Okay. So I'm picturizing the same way for all the audience. Think this way, that you are going to buy a $500,000 home or you're buying a $5 million mansion. If you're buying a brand new home, peoples are buying a lifestyle. They are not buying a home. Lifestyle means they picturize themselves that, hey, how my living room is gonna happen, where I'm gonna sit and watch TV, hey, how my bar is gonna look like, how my master bedroom is gonna look like, how the bathroom is gonna look like, how the living room is gonna look like. Those all things, that's why most probably all the new home people, they stage them. Okay, so your question's answered. Should I stage or should I not? My answer is if you can, if your budget allows you, you should. So let's talk pros, 3 things, and let's talk 3 cons. Number 1, if you stage the property, it's gonna look good. Look good means it's gonna feel good that when they're gonna enter to your home, they're gonna see themselves living room, dining room, kitchen, master, your garage or your basement or whatever that may be. It's gonna look good. Secondly, it's a feel good. People wanted to sit down and see that, hey, if I put that 3-piece couch on this side, or I've got a 2-piece couch, or I have a chair, my TV is gonna go there, my decor is gonna go here, my table is gonna go here. They can see themselves so they feel good. Number 3, by staging those things, your chances are taking in your today's market when you have so much inventory, people are liking and feeling good. You have better chances to sell that property faster.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so these are the 3, I can say, pros. And now cons, obviously, any single thing, it doesn't matter you do staging by yourself or you contact to a professional person or XYZ. Those things does cost money. A normal cost, if you do it by yourself, obviously at your home, obviously your cost is minimal. But if you contact to a professional stager, if their consults start in between $200 to $500 just to consult you. They only consult you, so stager's gonna come down and consult you and say, hey, Abhi, this is your home. I'm gonna give you a consult. You should do this. But if you're gonna say, okay, I have no time, I'm so busy, you come down and do that, and that's a 3rd level. They can bring accessories, they can bring up furniture, they can bring up all the pictures, but it depends how long it takes. So you rent. You rent those pieces and it costs more. So average is staging, which is if the home is empty, a consult costs in between $200 to $500. But if you are looking, only 4 rooms are important in staging. Number 1 is your living room. your kitchen, your family room or bonus room, and your master. I don't recommend it all over, but minimum these 4 rooms are important to picturize themselves, because these are the main places where people are looking. If you're gonna stage those 4 places, it costs in between $3,000 to upwards $10,000. It depends how long you rent or how long you lease, but again, this varies along the square footage as well as too. A normal home cost in between right now $3,000 to $5,000 a month. Okay, so that's what the information might you are looking at it. Okay, so obviously the cost involved. Number 2, it takes time. The staging cannot be time. You're gonna say, hey, I'm gonna call to the professional. Now you're gonna go buy. Now you have to come back. If somebody said, Abhi, come down and list my property tomorrow, chances are very, very minimal that it's going to take at least a week to 2 weeks time to by the time that property can be fully staged. Sometimes it takes like 4 weeks. We just did one show home in Keswick, and right now it took us close to 4 weeks. By the time furniture came, by the time stager came, by the time everything was done, it was 4 to 6 weeks. So that's a time consuming. And number 3, at this point, people are scared that the decor or the staging you might did it. The people who are coming, they might don't like that. It might be a very modern, somebody like contemporary, or you did it a very traditional. So those things does makes a big difference when you stage. That's a small little friction, because everybody is not the same way looking at it.
Right.
Is that answer your question?
Yeah, actually precisely. I knew the many answers to all this question, but now it's very precise and concise, and then it's a one-stop answer to the one particular question.
So what is your feedback the audience are watching? Should they stage the property or should they not?
I guess if we want to sell faster and make our property presentable, I think we should stage our property.
Fantastic, here you go. That's my answer as Abhi's answer is. So the people who are watching, we are not only telling them that you should do the staging, but we are just only telling them the benefits and not benefit. For our feedback, if you are looking at it today's when your competition is so high, you need to stand out yourself something better. You definitely need to pay attention towards staging. If you guys have any questions, what staging, what kind of things you need to put it in, Abhi has a full knowledge about it. He can giving you full seller's consult and come down to your home and giving you all numbers, all informations. You can contact to Abhi at
780-708-0942 or abhi@manibagga.com.
Well, Abhi is all over on social media. You can definitely tag this guy and you can say, hey Abhi, come down to my home and just do the presentation. He'll be happily to do that. Hey, by the way, there's a consult is free. There's no charges. Abhi is one of our most achievable person in our team. Give him a call and he'll be happy to answer your question. Hopefully this video will be more helpful for all the person. Doesn't matter you're a builder, doesn't matter you're a new home buyers or you're a luxury market, anyone. You guys have any questions, call us today, but next week I'll bring my next hero with their own questions to answer. Stay tuned, but hey, click the bell button and subscribe before you guys go. Love you guys all. See you next week.